Hey people, welcome to Searching in Fearless Tarot. Today we are doing Scorpio, Virgo, and Pisces. Kind of a weird mix, but I'm down for it. Venus just went into Scorpio as well, so there's definitely going to be maybe some themes of having difficult times letting go. Let's just see. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. All right, what astrology energy? Father, God, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for another day not promised. Thank you for all the love, guidance, and wisdom you share. Thank you for helping me to deliver these messages for the collective's highest good. Only help me connect to those energies that have the highest good for all involved. Amen. What energy, what astrological energy is Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo going through right now? Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo. I don't know why, but as I'm shuffling the cards, I'm hearing rising up. So I don't know if Eye of the Tiger is important to you, or if that's just the energy that you're in, you know, like you're just super hyper focused on your goals. Rising up, back on the streets. So that could be an energy for you guys. Okay, so the astrology energy I pulled in was Aquarius and Leo. Interesting. So they're polar opposites of each other. One thing that they do have in common is that they bring the collective together. They just bring the collective together in very different ways, where Leo is going to be more of an individualistic kind of sign. It's all about Leo's archetype is all about letting your light shine and helping others to see their light and to let their light shine. Aquarius is more about bringing the collective together. With these two cards together, I'm feeling a lot like this is talking about embracing your independence and being who you are, regardless of who's watching. Because you never know what weird original moves you make that will bring people together. Like, okay, I know that sounds weird and vague. Best thing I could say is being an individual, like being a weirdo, singing something out loud that just pops into your head, you know? Maybe you've always been really insecure about it. Maybe you've always just kind of been eclectic like that, and you feel like you're gonna be judged. And maybe that's something that you've kept hidden or inside for a long time because you felt like it was too much, or people just wouldn't like it, or you would be called a freak like you were when you accidentally let it out when you were 8 or 9 years old and someone, you know, some adult told you to grow up, or whatever it may be. That individualistic character trait that you have that you're holding back is what's going to bring people together. That individuality that you're daring to shine is going to allow and give permission to for other people to let their individuality shine, if you know what I mean. I hope that makes sense. Okay, all right, let's Tiny Hands is gonna try the big ass deck, all right? So don't make fun of me as I'm shuffling. Tiny Hands. Okay. Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo. What messages do Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo need to know at this time? Beep, 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 boop. Oh, damn. All right. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Hierophant reversed. This could be talking about you being in a very logical energy, being in a very plan-oriented energy. The Hierophant reverse makes me think that there's some kind of rebellion. That's Aquarius energy. That's like knowing this, because Hierophant in the upright position, I mean, look at this dude. This dude knows some shit. Or lady, more so dude. But look at him. He's wise. He's all-knowing, right? But he's someone who follows a belief system. So the Hierophant could be someone like a priest. It could be a professor. It could be someone who's very higher up, so a government official, someone that incorporates a system and helps to be a part of that system. When I see the Hierophant reversed, this is someone who's going against the grain. This is someone who isn't like the rest. Or this could be you breaking out of your shell, breaking out of whatever the hell routine you've been in. It's interesting though, because it's not, I'm not seeing passion here. I'm not seeing wands. I'm seeing logic and pentacles. Okay, some of you could be coming from a heartbreak or a divorce or a separation of some sort, with the Knight of Pentacles being clarified by the Three of Swords and the Tower. But this is what propelled you to be your highest good, like your highest self, because you're in the upright position. What's Queen of Swords? Please clarify Queen of Swords. Okay, so a lot of you are in a very logical energy. A lot of you are being very practical when it comes to your finances. But with the Hermit and the Fool reverse, this is letting me know that you are maybe afraid to take that journey or to take that leap of faith moving forward. You could be being very cold right now towards other people, or just not really in the mood to talk to a lot of people, be around a lot of people. You could be processing stuff and going through a little bit of a depression. What's the Hierophant reversed? I feel like you're finding your way towards your own unique expression, if that makes any sense. Yeah, it's like you don't feel like you have enough information to break the system or to break the matrix. You don't feel like you have enough know-how with the Page of Swords reversed. But you're studying and you're moving forward and you're becoming a student. You're doing this possibly quietly, because I'm seeing the Hermit here. But you're still trying to gain that information. You're still trying to study. You could be learning how to rebel, or like learning, for some reason in my head, I'm hearing the dark arts. I hope you're doing that responsibly if you are learning the dark arts, but for a lot of you, I feel like it's esoteric information, or information that would help you get to know yourself a little bit better, because you know that the routine that you've been in doesn't make you happy, or it isn't what you truly want or who you are. There we go. There's this Wands energy. Okay, so I'm seeing Shadow Work reversed, Ace of Wands, and the Hermit reversed. Okay, so I feel like this is talking about once the shadow work is over. Let me clarify shadow work. Shadow work, Ace of Wands, the Hermit reversed. So I feel like there's two messages here with this. For some of you, if the passion, the Ace of Wands that you're looking for, the boner of passion, that's not going to happen until you're finished with your shadow work. Or for some of you who haven't even really looked at or incorporated the dark side of yourself, that needs to be looked at. And that's when you're going to get out of this isolation. For those of you who have already been doing your shadow work and are already trying to incorporate your shadow, the passion will come. Keep the faith. Let me clarify shadow work. Yeah, that's what I think it is. Shadow work reversed is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Wands reversed. So this is like, to me, I don't know why, but this feels like non-committal energy. Like this feels like you've maybe you're a jack of all trades, master of none kind of person, or you feel that way. It's like you do things because you have to do things. You do things for practical reasons. You don't do things because you're passionate about it. And you're wondering when that Ace of Wands will come. And it will come when you when you do the shadow work, but also when you stop fucking isolating yourself. Okay? Let me clarify the Hermit reversed. Okay. For some of you, you could be feeling like you've been alone forever, or you've been isolated forever. Like this is never going to change, or it's always going to be in this routine, in this cycle. When that happens, look at where you want to be in 5 years and really ask yourself, are you making the steps? Are you doing everything you can, you know? And if you are, just know that this period is going to be over. There will come a time when this period is over. This too shall end. I know a lot of it seems like all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, but a lot of you could be trying to elude judgment or elude really difficult feelings of family separation by overworking yourself, or like double shifting it, or taking different shifts. It's like you're trying to avoid your heartbreak. But the thing is that if you stay in this daily routine, if you keep doing this daily routine and you're not really facing this 10 of Cups reversed, which is talking about family differences, not resolving things, overworking and avoiding, because this feels more like an avoidant energy. This doesn't feel like someone who's combative or confrontive or anything like that at all. But it feels like you're really hindering your plans for the future. I want to get this 10 of Cups. What's the 10 of Cups? Clear for the 10 of Cups. A lot of you, it's funny because the High Priestess and the Magician came out. The High Priestess is reversed with the Magician upright. I'm sorry to say, but for some of my masculines, there could have been a separation happening here. There could have been a separation. And the fact that, like, someone is keeping secrets from someone else. And with the Hierophant reverse, this could have been a marriage, or like this could have been a situation where there are children involved or something of that sort. But by not resolving this, by not bringing any closure to the situation, and you could have been, by not bringing resolution to the situation, I feel like it's just creating this stir. Like it's the energy of not making a choice is a choice within itself. If that makes any sense. Damn you, Pisces. Your readings are always so like weird and vague. Okay, so with this, it's like there needs to keep I feel like someone is trying to keep secrets or to avoid someone else, even though there's children involved in the situation. Or there could be other family members involved in the situation. But either way, it's like you're trying to secretly manifest something without trying to work it out. And I don't mean necessarily get back with the person. It's just more of like bringing it to a more cohesive place, bringing it to a place where there's communication on both ends and one person isn't hiding from the other. Because this doesn't, again, this does not feel combative. This does not feel like there's vicious fights. It just feels like one is avoiding the other kind of thing. I mean, for some of you, it could be combative, but most of you, that's not what I'm feeling. Any more messages, Spirit? Any advice on the Ten of Cups reversed? Advice for the Ten of Cups reversed? Stop cutting out divine wisdom. Listen to your guides. Follow your passions. Follow your dreams. But don't cut out divine wisdom. It's like as long as you're not, it's weird because Spirit's showing me the energy of not being able to tie up your energetic connections or not being able to tie up your energetic loose ends. What do I mean when I say that? I mean that, say you have an agreement, right? And at this point, maybe you two started in love and eventually it came to a contractual agreement because you have 2 children, or you own a house together, or you have a pet together, anything of that sort, right? With this Knight of Swords reversed, speak from the heart. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're avoiding, it's going to get louder and louder and louder. If you keep ignoring it, it's just going to keep getting louder. And the more that you ignore your heart, the more that you try to work through this situation yourself, and not bring any closure to the situation, it's suppressing yourself, really. I mean, with the Empress reversed, yes, you could state this as like baby mama, but also like this is hindering you. You know, I'm not even going to go into that, because if I were, it looks like I'm pointing the finger and yelling and judging, and I'm not. This is someone who has intense anxiety over something that happened to them, and they don't want to deal with it. The emotions of this are very high caliber. They don't necessarily want to hurt the other person, but they're still bitter and they're hurt. They're cutting people out. They're trying to find wisdom. They can't find wisdom. They feel lost. They feel alone. They're wondering where the passion is in their life again. And I feel like that passion comes when you start to listen to your heart. I don't feel like you've been listening to your heart. Whoever I'm talking to, or whoever this is resonating for. And what do I mean when I say talking from the heart, you know? What do I mean? When's a time that you felt comfortable, where you felt safe, where you felt like you were totally where you were meant to be, right? You weren't afraid to express yourself. That person, that vulnerability that other person conveyed to you made you feel safe in some way, shape, or form. Even if you were a child when that happened. How did you feel when you were playing games and when you were laughing all the time and having a good time and the weight of the world wasn't constantly on your shoulders? It's possible to get back to that innocence. It's possible to get back to that happiness, but there's work that needs to be done first. And really, like, by suppressing the person, whatever relationship you're in, by suppressing that relationship, by not talking about it, by just ignoring them and pretending like they don't exist, or sometimes for some of you, even pretending like that contract doesn't exist. Maybe even regretting having children with this person. But my friend, you're angry at yourself. You're angry at yourself. This could be the other person. I could be reading for the other person. But that's the thing. Passion comes when you have... Passion comes to you when you are honest. Passion comes to you when you are creatively evoking everything that is who you are, not everything that everybody else wants you to be. And by listening to everybody else's opinions and everybody else's way of doing things, you're losing your own because you're suppressing your voice. You're always giving everybody else a voice, but you're suppressing your own. It's time to listen to yourself. It's time to listen to your heart, whatever that may be. Whatever, I can't tell you what that outcome is. Only you can figure out what that outcome is. Only you can figure out what the best outcome is for you. But I'm telling you, if you, I keep feeling like a well up in my throat. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, this is somebody who doesn't cry very often. Or if they do, they cry by themselves. It's time to let yourself cry. Because I know it hurts, and I know it's hard, and I know it sucks, but at the same time, if you let yourself cry, I promise you, you'll feel better. And if you do, bonus points if you do it in front of anybody else, especially someone you trust. Please don't just cry to some hobo on the street, but bonus points if you do it in front of somebody that you trust and you try to work it out with them or talk to them about your fears, about what's going on, about the way that you're judging yourself, about the shame that's going on in there. It's okay. It's okay to admit that. It's okay to be who you are. Lord knows I found out that I was the toxic one at points in my life, and damn, it's not fun to figure out, but it's freeing at the same time because it gives you the key to what to heal it through, you know? Okay. Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo. Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo. What do they need to know? Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo. Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo. Pisces, Treasure Island reversed. What's the number? I don't know what the number is. 9. What's the number? Oh, damn it. Okay. Pisces, poverty consciousness and a sense of not enough cast a shadow on your path. These ideas and core beliefs come with a high cost. Do you really want to proclaim yourself a victim of disappointment and failed expectations? Are you avoiding success because you will grow so tall that others will want to cut you down? Or is it possible that you're caught in a fear that you will lose what you have acquired, so you hold on so tight that you miss opportunities to expand? You are challenged to change the way you see the world and move from a perception of limitations to a perception of abundance. Take a risk, for you have nothing to lose except your confinement in a prison of your own making. Open the door and find the abundance waiting for you to claim it. All right, Virgo. No, Scorpio. Happy, happy. Scorpio, your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment. For you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside of yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. I like that. Okay, oh crap. And Virgo, round and round. Reversed. And I say that because I am a Virgo rising, so I'm dogging myself too. Okay. All right. Virgo, are you refusing to see your own personal responsibility for repeating lessons you don't need to relearn? I'm going to repeat that. Virgo, are you refusing to see your personal responsibility for repeating lessons you don't need to relearn? You have to surrender now to the fact that you are the common denominator in all of these repeat performances. Be happy, for this is a wonderful spot to be in. You can now see the cycles that you wish to exit. Once you've figured out that you have the power to stop going round and round, you possess the key to your freedom. Be good to yourself. It's not about blame, but accountability. You can have the abundant life filled with love and prosperity that Spirit so wants for you. Damn. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. I love you very, very much. I hope you enjoyed and found some clarity in this reading. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. I'll see you later. Bye.